Welcome back, guys, to another episode of Build Breaking Fix, brought to you by the Raw Coders. And today we have Finesh and I. How are we feeling today, Finesh?
Hey, hey Zane, thanks for the introduction. Yeah, feeling really good. Yeah, I got my background today, so
Loving it. Yeah, loving it. Yeah, it looks pretty cool though, isn't it?
mhm. I just need to work on the alignment. But yeah,
Yeah. I mean, that can always be fixed, but the best part is that you've got that on, and yeah, I guess the um which one are you and which one is me today? So you're probably gonna be the one on the right
okay. Yeah.
because you're gonna be as in be hands on, and
Mhm.
I will be as in on the left, kind of just giving you a thumbs up on every line of code you write.
Sounds good.
Fantastic. All right. So before further ado, let's acknowledge the country and the past and the elders of the past, present, and future. So
Mhm.
here we go. I begin today by acknowledging the traditional custodians of the land on which we gather today and pay my respects to the elders past, present, and future. I extend that respect to Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people here today.
Nice.
Fantastic. Jack Dev is here. So, hey, geezers.
Hey, gang.
Uh, Tori's a bit under the weather, so he is kind of recovering as we speak. Hopefully, he will be um eh, on the stream tomorrow if he's feeling better and well enough to show off his amazing skills and his adorable face. All right, cool. So, do you want to share the screen today, Flash?
Yeah, can do. Just thinking about where we up to in terms of.
So we were up to the fact that we wanted to make sure that when we press go, that actually uh compares the as in board names already doing, but the associated passcode as well.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, I remember that.
So, which means that the array how it's storing at the moment, that would probably have to change. Instead of just strings, it would have to be objects.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. I will. So front end code.
Yeah, front end code.
Let's see. So right. I think I need to pull. Just have a look at the branches. We didn't choose the music. Then.
Oh, I totally forgot. I totally forgot. All right, so today would be actually let's ask Jack Dev if he wants to choose a letter.
Okay.
All right,
Mm-hmm.
Jack Dev, if you're up, do you want to choose a letter from A to Z? Don't think he's on his desk at the moment.
Oh,
All
okay.
right. Yeah, we can ask him probably. It can be his turn tomorrow as well.
Okay.
All right. So do you want Ashley's? my turn now,
Yep.
i-
Yep. It's yours.
isn't it?
Mhm.
So, do you want to do the countdown?
Oh yes. Okay. 3, 2, 1.
You.
You. Okay. Let's see. Um.
I've got a feeling it's gonna be rock.
Yeah. Looks. Should we go with rock?
Yeah, that's cool. How'd you find it?
Yeah. Yeah. That's good. Cactus chose let up and a bit late.
Okay, let's go with S then. Which is the nearest
It's-
one? Oh, rock as
It's
well.
also rock again.
Cool. All right. Do you want to maybe zoom in a bit? Because I'm finding it hard to kind of see the screen. That's that's much better.
I'm just trying to find the branch thing. Is it
Is get board functionality.
get board functionality? Okay. Oh.
Yep, there we go. So
We want to go.
I'll let you drive it for a bit.
Okay. So I think we want still front end actually. And
Yep, that's the one. So we basically have to actually, excuse me.
Mhm.
We basically have to go into get board names on line 26. Yeah, so you know where the line 96 is, and
Mhm.
then we are storing all the names in the board's name from the board's object.
Mhm.
Yeah, maybe we would need to add the passcode in the board objects as well.
Oops. Do that again. Let me have a look at what
Mhm.
the board object is returning.
Yeah. Oh, I think it should be returning passcode as well.
That's what we did last time, right?
Yeah. It's good to confirm always.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Oh, whoops.
Yay. I don't know why whenever I see the passcode,
Uh-huh.
I feel really proud of us.
Yeah, it's good effort. Looks good. Yeah. So we have the passcode as well.
Fantastic. And that's in the board's object, isn't it?
Yeah, it's in the board.
Okay, so now what we basically have to do is in the board's names array, we would need to store them, as in
Yeah.
both of them, the board passcode as well.
Mhm. Yeah, makes sense.
So if you want to put a comma after
I think-
board,
That's what we tried last time, right? Then?
did it not come? Oh, we tried it, but before implementing it in the backend, I think.
Okay.
Am I right? As far as I can remember, might be wrong.
I don't remember. I think. Let's just have a look, anyways.
Yeah, it doesn't cost.
Sure. Um, just leave it. Yeah, so it's just got the board names.
I can hardly see that. Okay, so
sorry.
just the board names, is it? Okay,
Mhm.
cool. Yes. So here, because it's mapping it. That's why. Chessboard, every board. Chessboard, every board. Why does the first one come in an array and the rest of them are as strings in the array?
This one is just that's what it's returning. I've just opened it like.
Oh, okay, cool. Right,
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
I see.
yeah.
Cool. Okay. So if you go back,
Mhm.
because we are already getting the board, as in the passcode and everything in the board's object. How's it doing it? So it's doing board name. That one.
We need like key value pairs or something, or
Yeah.
like tuples inside the array, maybe.
Actually, now I'm thinking
Mhm.
we don't necessarily need the board's name array anymore.
Okay.
Completely, because the board's object
Mhm.
is already having the board name and the associated passcode as object
Mhm.
in it of each board,
Mhm.
isn't it? So what we can basically do is put all the objects into the array and then push them in the array itself. That's all.
Okay.
Does that
And
make
then-
sense?
Yeah, that makes sense. I'm just thinking about how we do the checking here then.
Yes, so basically that functionality will need to be changed as well now because we're doing the check on the board name and passcode as well. So it won't just be for the strings. It would be if the board name matches in the object, then make sure that the passcode is in there as well, as in for the associated board.
Yes, understand.
So just one step at a time. So if you
Okay.
go back to get board names where we saw the board's object. Hey Tori, welcome man, good to have you again. Yeah.
Hey, Tor.
First status is on water in our gullets. Okay, yeah, so you know where you have boards and names array? Maybe just
Do another array. Yeah.
No, no,
You
no,
mean
no.
get rid of
Um,
this?
yeah, maybe get rid of the entire line except the So entire all right. I should I should probably speak a bit faster.
Oh, no.
Um,
Go on.
maybe get rid of the part after the equals.
Okay.
Getting the and then probably come down, as in remove the equal.
Mm-hmm.
So, no, sorry, my bad. We have time ESLint installed. That's screaming at us. Why have you not declared it, you idiot? Sign. Okay, yeah. So probably do equals and then boards names array again. Dot push and then boards object. We might need to do a for loop here.
Okay.
Jack Dev is gonna go.
Lol.
He's gonna have something really interesting to say. I have a feeling.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
maybe not. Maybe no. We can basically we can still use a map. Hang on, I'm gonna just check. I forgot how a map used to work.
I mean, do we need to put it in an array? Say like,
Yes,
how come?
because all the boards are
Mhm.
gonna come as objects in an array.
Okay. What does it look like now again? We'll just have another one.
Unless they're already coming in the array, then
I feel
we
like
don't
it
need
might
to
be.
do that. Are they coming already in the array?
Items
they're not.
array. Yeah,
Yes,
See?
they are.
they're
They
coming
are.
in an array already.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we don't
Okay.
need a thing.
Can you expand one of them?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. We don't need it. It's already doing. It's already done the work for us. Cool. So yeah, we don't need board names array anymore then.
Let's get rid of it.
Yeah, but make sure wherever it's referenced, we need to make sure that we are using it properly now. So let's boards object. Oh, this is gonna change some existing functionality now.
Mhm.
Interesting. Right. Do you wanna control find wherever the board names array has been used?
I think it was just the
Okay.
board names. Because the top one we changed. Yeah. So
Ah, alright. So that's getting the board's name, isn't it?
Mhm.
Which is technically boards get board password, get board names and passcodes.
yes. Yeah.
All right. So which means that board names should be the objects as well now.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
An array. or an array?
Yeah.
Okay, so if board name, do you want to maybe console.log board names? I just want to make sure that is coming up as an array of objects.
We can change the thing later.
Yeah. Interesting.
I think because we need to.
Hey. The bad boy comes up. Items. Yeah, okay, cool. So it is coming up. Perfect. Alright, so now basically what we need to do is if you go back in the code, so we have got an array of objects.
Mhm.
So if, what does include do?
I think
includes the string.
we'll check the list of against the string.
Right,
guess.
I see. So if we want to do this as board names dot include if the board names includes that string, we probably have to give that as includes.
Just like the probably the naive way would just be for loop.
Yeah, I was, to be honest, I was gonna suggest that, but then we were gonna get another lol from GagDev.
Yeah,
I'm
sure.
pretty sure. So compare items in the array of objects. Hang on. Compare objects. Compare items in the array of objects. Check if two arrays are equal. Check if the string is okay. We would probably have to use the arrays method is array.
Sure.
We would probably have to use the method is array to compare. So what it does is that this method, which is array, open brackets and close brackets, it checks whether an object or variable is in the array or not, which is exactly what we want.
Oh, okay.
So if we use the board names is an array, so if we use dot is array, so in place of includes, do is array. It's array board name, and then hang on a minute. Let's just check something.
The thing with this one is, don't we also have to check whether the passcode is equal to the one that's in the board name. So
Yes, I'm kind of taking really baby steps here.
okay, yeah.
Creating some variables okay. If so, maybe do you wanna open up this link so we can kind of go through it on the stream itself. Yeah, there we go. So say for example our board okay, so v1 is creating some variables is array. So type of is returns object, yeah. And then testing if the variable is in an array. So it's testing if the object name and age is in the array.
Okay.
So it's comparing objects with the array of objects.
Oh, okay. Yes, I understand. You know what we could do then, Zane? This would be pretty straightforward, I think. Is since we have the board name in the passcode, then put this into an object, and then just test it against the. Just put it in here to test it against the array. That way we don't.
Yeah.
We just do it one check.
Yeah, that makes sense. Cool.
Good fun.
Let's do that.
I just want to double check.
Yeah.
Oh, Zane, I think this just checking whether. Oh, this is just checking whether it's an array or not. Yeah, it's just since this is an object, it's false, and then since this is an array, it's true.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, so it checks if it's an array or not. That's all.
Maybe if we find a method for checking whether an object is in an array.
If an array contains an object. Oh, the first link I meant.
Oh.
Okay, so there only is some element.
Can you see the screen?
Yes, I can. Some element controller is found. This is so it's creating that one, yeah. So it's found people sum. It's using sum. And then comparing the each object and its ID. We could potentially do this.
ID equals. Oh, yeah, we could do this. If. Okay, yeah, we could do this.
It would be if element.board name equals our board name and element.passcode equals our passcode, then return true.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, awesome. This will work.
I swear that the streaming, as in having a consistent thing, is really kind of honing our technical skills, isn't it?
Yeah, for sure, man. Yeah, no doubt. Get this done, ship it.
Right, that would be. No, I'm not gonna say. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm gonna get something back. I know for sure, so I'm not even gonna bother saying anything.
Just gonna comment this out.
Maybe create a function instead, and then just call the function here.
Yeah, I can do.
Cause
Oh, should we try it first and then maybe?
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Let's do that.
I'm just gonna copy it like as it is, and then we can refactor it after.
Yeah, fantastic. Oh, Troy is asking, are the passcodes all on the front end or missed that part? Oh, we implemented the passcode part Tory in the backend, and so now what we're doing is just basically calling it from the backend, so you didn't miss anything.
Is it,
Did that answer your question?
oh, didn't mean that. Oh, oops, my bad. I just want to check the exact name.
Mm-hmm.
Full name and
Shouldn't it be board names? Dot board name.
oh, but because we're using this.
Ah, yeah. I didn't see that part. My bad.
Okay, so we actually need to do the decryption here.
Yes. Yeah. So that would basically. Or we shouldn't do the decryption there. Or we don't have to do the decryption anyway. Because the password is already encrypted. Oh no, on creation it encrypts the password, so why not we encrypt the password here as well? And then just
I think there's a compare method with the bcrypt, so maybe we can use that.
So you want to decrypt? Oh yeah, the compare method was it as well. Yeah, we can definitely choose that. Why are you choosing some instead of find? Because some was in that blog, that's why.
Yeah.
We should probably see what find does and then choose find.
Let's check if an array contains an object with .sum, and then they
here
usually
we go.
use find there.
Okay. I was blind then, yeah, that my bad.
No, you had to scroll down a little bit more.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, then let's just do find.
Okay.
But what's the difference between sum and find. Just curious. I'm gonna Google this.
Yeah. Give me 1 second. I'm just gonna plug my charger.
Cool. Sum and find array JS. It says that you're looking for one particular array item and some you're clearly checking for array you need. So find method states that you're looking for one particular array item. Yeah, which is right. We want that. For some, you're clearly checking if the array contains items that fit. Yeah, I see. That would make sense. Did you understand it?
Not quite. Sorry, what
So
was it again?
basically, find it checks that if one particular item or an object is present in the array.
Oh, okay.
But some it checks for more than one, as in if
okay.
those items are present in the array.
I see. Okay.
Yeah. Aren't you using JavaScript at work now? Well, I haven't had tasks that use JavaScript at the moment. Yeah, that's what I'm primarily working with. ASP.NET, SQL, and C#. Load hash from your password.
So we need this would be our password, and then the hash.
Load hash from your password, DB. Isn't that just loading the hash? Is not decrypting or checking? Because remember, from the front end, our password is coming as a string of numbers, as in 1, 2, 3, 4, as string.
Yeah, but we'll be getting. See, we're getting the hash here.
No, but that's coming from the database. Remember that when we press, when we load it, as in all the board names and passcodes get populated in the background, so we can compare our board name as a string and the passcode that we've just entered with that array, if it's present or not.
But how can we compare the string?
That's what we're trying to do at the moment.
So won't we need the compare method? Am I getting something wrong? Or am I missing something?
So see, if you go back to the documentation, in that one it says to check a password. Okay, to check a password. Which means that it loads the hash from your password DB, but we are already doing it in our way. We are already loading the passcodes and the board names in an
Oh,
array from the backend.
yeah, yeah. I understand what you're saying. I think the comment is confusing because I think what they mean is the hash is loaded from the DB. In this case, like
Yeah.
this variable
Mhm.
is one that is loaded from the DB. That's my interpretation.
And that would pretty much be correct, according to what I'm understanding. So see how you've got. Okay, how about if we check what exactly does the compare method take in? Is it documented somewhere? Just probably do a control find, and doing that way will be a lot quicker.
Yeah.
Compare. Okay, so callback. So it takes data to compare, which would be, so the first argument
Mhm.
is data to compare, which is our passcode coming from the front end that we have just entered.
Mhm.
And then the hash would be from the database, which is loaded
Mhm.
for us as a passcode, isn't
Yeah.
it? So for the compare method to work, from what I'm understanding at the moment,
Mhm.
is that both the arguments have to be in hash.
I don't think so.
Right?
Do
Right.
you want to say that again?
So no, as in go where you wanted to, as in
Like,
clarify my thing.
don't know what the sync is, but if you see this one, see they haven't used hash here, and then they've used the hash here.
Is this a different method that we were looking from before?
Yes, it is. The other one we were looking at is, I don't know which one we have to use actually, but the other one we're looking at is here.
Actually, yeah, because from my understanding, what we are trying to do, this one, as in just the compare itself, might not work. And the reason why it might not work is because it's actually, I might be wrong, and you may be right. Let's try this, because I didn't see the first. I only saw the first word, the first function. We're just using the hash code and comparing it with the hash, but I'm just now seeing the second one where it's actually comparing the actual literal value to the hash. So yeah, let's do that.
Cool.
Yeah, that's right, Tori. Correct.
If we want to use bcrypt here, do we just have to declare it here up here?
Yes. Yeah. We would probably have to install it first, as in by npm install, and then do that. Is that the right folder? Just confirming.
In the client?
Yeah, that should be right. I think so. Compare dependencies. Yeah, that's fine. Added 2 packages. Okay. Require bcrypt, so now we can use it in the if state in part of the if statement. Passcode? Bordeaux passcode. Sorry, my bad.
And then
Yeah,
set.
yeah. You're right. Yeah. Yeah. That's it. And then if these both are true, only then return true. Yeah. Okay, so is found is there, and now if we do
Should be right.
if it's found, then open alert. And what does the alert say?
Um,
I think open alert shouldn't be there. Can't find it, can it?
no.
Do you wanna control find it or command find?
See on the open.
Okay, because it might it must be in another JavaScript file, and that's being imported in this.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. Is it in here?
Must be.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, so what does it say? Open alert. We just said. Actually, you know what? Don't worry about that. Let's test it because I want to just see what the alert says and if it's appropriate to us.
Okay.
So that would need a right board but the wrong password.
Right board, but wrong password. This board exists, right?
To alert to come up. Because the alert will only come up if it's got either of them are wrong. So the both don't match. One call reference requires not defined. The second one. The require is not defined. The requiring is a keyword, and that's not defined apparently.
This one.
Can we make sure we use either const or let
Okay.
instead of var? Why does it say it's not defined? File is a common JavaScript may be converted to an ES module.
Requires for no comment.
Never mind.
Do we not need it?
But how are we gonna import it? How will we import the bcrypt then if we don't need it?
Import.
Import. Okay. Import bcrypt.
Okay. Sure.
I think it will be const or let and then the variable and then import that. Instead of a require, we use import apparently.
You mean
Yeah. No, import in import bcrypt from bcrypt. And the end the latter bcrypt is as a single quote. In yeah, okay.
as a single quote? What do you mean?
The latter one.
Oh,
The
oh,
one at
like
the end.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, cool. Let's test it. Use import outside. Cannot use import statement outside a module. Check how to
Seems really
import
simple.
module. Yeah, it is as that. Or maybe put the first bcrypt in curly brackets.
This.
Maybe, yeah.
There's no bundler. You need to use their script and add it in the HTML.
Try that. What are you thinking?
What should we try? Sorry, dude.
Oh, just what we applied. I just want to check if it works.
You mean the curly brackets?
Yeah.
Yeah, I tried that.
Oh, and is that the same thing?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, in that case, maybe just do the big import as CDN maybe.
Okay.
Does he have CDN? Big crypts. How to import. Um, use big crypt. Or to use. Oh,
Mhm.
so apparently we can just use it as a function itself.
Um,
This function. Mhm. It's not possible to find a better thing by using hashing technique to like in same way when not validating password. Sure, use a static. So it says that if you really require to use BigCrib at client side, use static salt.
Static salt. Okay.
Plugin update. What we thinking, finish?
How do we how do we go about that? Static salt.
Oh, that's what I was researching as well. Okay. To be honest, let's keep this one for Tori tomorrow. He's our front-end genius.
True. What did he say in the comments? Your data is not secure and it's a minefield.
See, that's a powerful word. Whenever character says lol, it can mean different things depending on the context.
Yeah.
Which I've said before that word. Right. Have you got anything that you want to add?
No, all good.
Cool. Perfecto. Let's finito.
Cool. Should I do the closing?
Yeah. Please.
So in today's episode, we are trying to get the passcode checking in the front end, passcode and board name check in the front end. Pretty close. I think we used the find method, and getting really close. But we're gonna leave the tricky part to Tori tomorrow. So if you're keen to catch us on that episode, join us tomorrow, same time, same place, and
at the same task. Right, guys, have a good night.
Thanks, guys. Good night.